Hey guys, Joe, I wanted to clear something up that's kind of making the rounds through the doomsayers and fearmongers, and is really kind of a bunch of malarkey. Uh, and that is the Pakistan-Iran war. You know, yesterday, Iran fired missiles and drones into Pakistan. Today, Pakistan retaliated by firing missiles and drones into Iran, and things were blown up and destroyed. Some people were killed in both instances. And so people are thinking that Iran and Pakistan are having a war and this is going to lead to something worse and everything. And Pakistan has nuclear weapons, et cetera, et cetera. Well, not really, because what's really happening is this. You see, there's a ethnic historic area called Baluchistan, where the Baluchis live. And there's some ethnic group there. And part of Baluchistan is in modern day Pakistan, and part of Baluchistan is in modern day Iran, and part of Baluchistan is in modern day Afghanistan. So the Baluchis have, in trying to seek their independence, because, yeah, a little state like that in the middle of that chunk of dirt would work, be a success. They have a Baluchi Liberation Army. Um, and they conduct occasional attacks and terrorist attacks in Iran and in Pakistan. I don't know about Afghanistan. Who knows what goes on there? Anyway, you see, Iran can't really control what's going on up in the Baluchistan area totally because it would be just a mess, fighting them all the time. So they just pretend, it's Iran and they might go in there every once in a while. But they don't want to go bombing these Baluchis in Iran because it looks bad. Because it looks, first off, like they can't control that part of their country. And also, they're bombing their own people. You see? It's kind of a bad optic. So, and Pakistan has the same problem with their little Baluchistan area. So, what happened was the Iranians bombed the Baluchis bases in Pakistan. And the Pakistanis responded by bombing the Baluchi bases in Iran. So Pakistan didn't really bomb Iran, and Iran didn't really bomb Pakistan. Iran and Pakistan both bombed the Baluchis. And you can go ahead and make your best John Belushi joke down below. Um, so anyway, I wanted to clear that up. Pakistan and Iran are not moving toward a big war or anything like that. They're kind of, hey, let's solve each other's problems, neighbor. Another thing I wanted to clear up, the fearmongers are running the rounds about the new virus discovered or developed in the Chinese lab that is a variant of the COVID, and it's 100% fatal in humans. Well, if you actually look at the actual research papers released by the Chinese, it's um, it's a coronavirus, so technically it's related to COVID, but I don't think we don't know that it is correct to say that it's a variant of COVID. First off, second off, they are not clear as to whether they created this. It's implied that they discovered it in pangolins and that it's already exists, but who knows? It's China. Um, and then the third thing, as far as it being 100% fatal in humans, no, it was 100% fatal in humanized mice. These are mice that have had human DNA inserted into their DNA, and so they have certain um, human characteristics on a biological level. And these particular mice, one of the things they have is they have human, I believe it's the ACE2 receptors on their cells, um, instead of the mouse ACE2 receptors. And the ACE2 receptor is what COVID and coronaviruses in general, I believe, but the COVID in particular, attacks in human cells. So it killed the mice that have human ACE2 cells. That is not the same thing as saying it will kill a human. It just means that it can access human ACE2 receptors. That's all. It doesn't mean that it will, that a human immune system won't destroy it, or that it can survive in a human biological entity. Now it does make it more likely than just a random virus, because it does connect with human ACE2 receptors, but it's it's not like a guaranteed thing. But don't worry, because I'm sure regardless the Chinese are keeping it very safe and secure, and there's no chance of it escaping from the lab at all, right? We trust them. I don't even trust you, Sam Ridd, or the CIA anymore, so. But anyway, so that's the real story about that. It kills genetically modified mice. We have no idea what it'll actually do to humans. And we don't know that it was a lab created. It may have been lab discovered. Anyway, that's just a couple of news corrections I wanted to toss out there for you today. And you guys have a good night.